The Dusk Vigil. This is the first dungeon in Heavensward. Alright, so Off Iron Will up. You're gonna have a few crash pulls before the first boss. Nothing that you really need to watch out for in the first group. Let's get some thread on there. Then you come up to this guy. This guy will block your path. And it prevents you from pulling more than these 4 enemies. So, the Stronghold Mylodons, the last of these that shows up, will be dropping something. A lovely griffin there. This is a you have to kill everything dungeon, I believe. You have to kill this group in order to spawn the next guy, so while I can pull up there, it's just gonna be boring. Or, not boring, pointless. I ran through these unsynced on my main character. As part of the, doing one of the relic weapons. One of the stages that you have to come through and clear out these dungeons. Thankfully, I don't think that this one required me to be equipped with the weapon because that makes it go really slowly. However, I think... Nope, we can't spawn the other guy till these are gone. Alright, there's gonna be one more of those snow beasts that drops. Mylodon. So when this guy dies, you're not gonna be able to really see it under his body, but he'll be dropping the crank for the winch. You want to grab that before you run over to the winch. Always useful to pick things up. Cold steel lever. And we come to the towering Oliphant. Fun boss. Well, not really a fun boss, he's more annoying. This boss is going to use trumpeting skills that will stun people. He'll charge. You want to run away from his rear. Rear is attack, not his butt. Yep, he's targeting DC over there. Can't stun it. Draws them in. Knocks them into the air. And you're pretty much stunned for about 10 seconds while he's doing all this. When you get hit with the route, you got nothing really that you can do except wait for him to charge you, knock you back. Prehistoric Trumpet is going to be damage to everybody. And he just rinses and repeats that. Oh! I did not realize that I was going to get stunned in that. Was running over to try to get cover up on the healer, or on the machinist. Why did I think he was the healer? So you don't want to do what I just did and run right into the path of what the boss is going to do. Okay. Pop up, rear, down. We're at 120 item level gear. We're wearing 133. Now along here, you can stop and look at the torn journal pages. They are lore stuff. I'm gonna stop and wait for some heals. I think I got too far ahead of my healer. Or my healer is just focusing more on... There we go. Alright. There are going to be some chests in these off rooms. In some of them. You come here. Wait for everybody to get up. Bring cooldowns. Staying alive. The healer seems more intent on DPSing than healing, so we're going to be pulling small groups. Technically, you can pull up to this door and have everything pop up. They are very low health. Last one that goes down will drop a key. Get the key. Open the barracks door and get ready to be attacked. You can pull them in here to get these guys to start waking up. And pretty sure they don't deal as much damage and they are lower health than most of the mobs. So my pulling in this hasn't been consistent because the healer has not been consistent. Alright, we got a second group that's coming in. Spawning. These are going to be easy to kill easy to kill enemies. Low health. We are at the second boss. I just got an achievement. Crush your enemies for. Right. Second boss. Second boss is going to be summoning ads. So, for Yuhelmeric, he is going to be using his powerful magical skills to, you want to, as DPS, you want to be near the outer edge of that AoE that he just did. Here come the ads. It should be DPS down. New strategy rarely calls for DPS and the ads down. So he'll also do an AoE that is pocket of calm around him. But the ads need to be killed. They can mess you up. It's just easier to do this fight with the ads dead. Surgeons or chirurgeons. Archaic word for surgeon. They will, they're casters, so they're going to stay at range always, so just knock them with a I don't even know what hit me there. I think one of the knights got off their AoE attack. And didn't move out of it fast enough. Okay, that's the second boss down. Take care of the ads. And focus on getting him down when the ads aren't up. Or if he's close enough, burn him. You can limit break on him too. Alright, we got the Stronghold Tursus and the Ice Trap. Now you'll want to grab these things and pull them up here. There's a treasure coffer over here. You don't really need to get it. Did they remove that mechanic? Oh, I think they removed the mechanic. So you see how the wind is, like, randomly gusting? Like right there? If you get caught in that, you got a debuff. And I think they got rid of it. Interesting. Alright, these hailstorms, when they die, it's gonna melt this. Be able to move on. Ice has melted. Run forward. Okay. Previously, I don't know if they still do it, but while you're fighting these guys, there would be little frost goblins that would spawn and come over and harass you for easily killed, but it was just a chain of them. There's the griffin again. Oh, they do still come out. Okay. Okay, it still happens, you just have to be standing in the right spot apparently. Pop my cooldowns again. Do not get a heal. So I should be able to use my level 52 skill in here. Before I progress the storyline, I think I'm going to go and progress the job quests so I can get my skills. It'll just make all the dungeons a lot easier as we go through. And we've got a disconnect. This game crashed. He's going to be back according to the other people in the party. So we're just going to on the boss. Was this just Griffin, or did they name the Griffin? Opinicus. I don't need it. Alright, is everybody here? Waiting for him to catch up. Opinicus. This is a boss that a lot of people... Your first time fighting this guy, you're not really going to understand what's going on. So, thinking the boss in the middle is the best for the start. Because these piles of trash, these piles of rubble, boss is going to do some skills that will both destroy the rubble and cause more to come down. Free fall, he will target a random player and charge them. If you're hiding behind the rubble, it will destroy the rubble. He uses a skill called Whirling Jail, which you want to move behind the rubble. Because if you're not behind the rubble, you'll get pulled into the center and you'll get stunned and take a decent amount of damage. So once that's gone, you want to move behind it. He'll summon more. Winds of Winter, you want to move behind and protect yourself behind one of these, or you'll take a wind resistance down debuff. And you get too many of those and you get caught in the Whirling Jail, you will be screwed. I think CC... okay. They made it behind just in time. And you want to put a pile of rubble between you and the boss when it does the Winds of Winter. But that, I believe, is all for this boss. Don't think there's anything special beyond that. Winds of Winter, crap, I'm gonna eat it. Okay, Whirling Jail. Yeah, you can see that Hobo Shinobi and CC are getting pulled into the middle. But it was long enough. Was too far into the fight for them to actually have done much. So, that was the Dusk Vigil. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you want to see more Final Fantasy XIV videos, please like, follow, and subscribe. The usual YouTube stuff. To catch me live, check out my Twitch, link in the description. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.